Hi guys, this is Ava from Bay Harbour Med Spa, and this is a video for the people that live in South Florida, for the women that uh, live in Miami, for all the menopausal women or women that are getting close to menopause, women that are in menopause, and they experience tremendous dryness on their skin. Here I have some good news amongst those news that are not so great. That we all know that once we go to menopause, a lot of things change. I mentioned in my other videos about menopause that my personal advice to women is to seek bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. That's what I do for myself. That's what I think women can do. I am not advocating for it. It's good for me. The reason that for me, it works, and I think it can work for anybody else's, because these hormones that are given to us as bioidentical hormones are regulated by a physician who does take our blood. He measures our blood work. He sees which hormones are missing, and then a pharmacy creates bioidentical, means identical to our body, synthetic hormones, creams. They don't come from animals. They're created in the pharmacy, and we apply those, and those help to elevate our hormones to a certain level before we went into menopause, minus our period. Okay, so it can bring you back up. That's one way to treat your menopause, which as again, for me, it works. I would advocate it to my daughter, to my friends, to anybody, because I know how it affected me. It took my hot flushes away. My brain works 100 times better than it worked when I didn't do this. My joints, everything feels better generally. The only thing that doesn't feel better is my skin, and there are some things that come with the process and in the territory, and there is tremendous dryness. There are some expressions for this by in the industry, it's, but I'm not going to repeat them because they're actually not very complimentary, but they are reality. A lot of women in menopause get dry skin and get very itchy skin, and I am one of them. But for all of you out there in South Florida and Miami, I want to let you know, and I want to offer this treatment to you if you wish to come. And it's something that I put together. I did it, I tested it first on myself, and that is microneedling. Microneedling treatment that I suggest for women to do. Those who are in South Florida, you do it clinically and you do it at home. For at home, I have a treatment protocol that I suggest, and that protocol treatment actually consists of basically three microneedling rollers. These are the three microneedling rollers that you use at home. They actually create a microchannel, little thousands of little holes in your skin. This one is used for the body, for the big parts. This one is used for the face and the neck, and this one is used for around the eyes. You go under the eye, on the side, above the eye. You use these three are used for your body, your face, your eyes. These three microneedle rollers stimulate some blood circulation, but they create these microchannels. And with the microchannels, you are creating an environment where, after you created these microchannels, products that you will put into the skin that are made specifically for menopausal women will penetrate in and will benefit and moisturize the skin and plump up the skin. What are the products? How does the protocol work? Well, I said there are these three items that the three microneedling rollers. that I suggest for you to use at home 2-3 times a week, one for the eye, one for the face, one for the body. However, we also know that you women out there that are in menopause suffer from dryness. Now, we can do 1,000 times microneedling rollers. If the skin is flaky and dry, very little will go through. So I suggest to use a microdermabrasion scrub. A microdermabrasion scrub that I make, you take a little bit of that scrub, put it on wet face. I do it in the shower 2-3 times a week. Take a little bit, this much from it, put it all over. It takes 15 seconds on wet face. You put it on and you scrub. It feels like sand until all of it is off. You rinse it, you step out from the shower, dry it, and you use the microneedling rollers on your skin, because now your skin has sloughed off the dead cells. And now after you did that, after you did the microneedling roller, you use two things. You use the HC serum, which is hyaluronic acid with vitamin C. You apply that first on the skin. You take few drops, put that on, and then you put the microneedling serum. The hyaluronic acid is actually the same thing. What hyaluronic acid basically is, it's a gel that we have in our knuckles. It's not an acid as you see it, like a glycolic. No, it has a name of an acid, but itself hyaluronic acid is a gel that holds over 200 times its weight in water. And so we have it in our knuckles. We have it in between all the joints. There's a layer of a gel, that's hyaluronic acid, and that allows us the movement. And a lot of you, might know somebody, if not yourself, that when you get older, suddenly in older women, you can hear it, the bones are crackling. There's more pain in the joints because we lose the hyaluronic acid. Well, we lose it from here, we lose it in our skin. So when you do the microneedling, you prepared, so you abraded the skin, remove the dead skin. Now you are doing the microneedling all over. You now created a perfect environment. You created little micro channels. Then you put the hyaluronic acid, which goes under the skin. It takes also with it the vitamin C, which stimulates cells under your skin, and it helps to lighten the skin, but it also absorbs the hyaluronic acid with the C, absorbs moisture from the body. And then you seal it in with this microneedling serum, which has a composition of several amazing healing and moisturizing oils. You take a few drops and you put it on, and voila, you are done. You do this 2-3 times a week with the microdermabrasion microneedle roller. Follow hyaluronic acid and follow with microneedling serum. After the treatment, however, you use these two every day. Use it morning and evening. So you use it when you do this more intensive treatment, and then you use this anyhow, morning and evening. This becomes your Bible. These are the two things that will make a tremendous difference in your skin when you do it at home. But there is an additional thing, and that's why I said this is for the Miami crowd, because you have the ability to come to my clinic, and I will show you something here. I use this microneedling instrument machine, and I have several of them. And what this instrument does, and if you look very carefully, I don't know how much you can see, but it has needles in there, and I can calibrate this into any depths that I mean not any, but up to 2.5 millimeters in depth. And so what I do when you come to the clinic, I do a deep treatment with microdermabrasion. I abrade your skin. I do microneedling, and what this basically does, I go on the skin and it creates little micro channels. It can go into any depths, and I can create, as I go, I create and I stimulate the skin. Yes, some areas will bleed a little bit because these are very, very potent and very, very strong as you can hear, this goes stronger and stronger and stronger needles, but I control it. And then I use also ultrasonic treatment. And so I do a very intense treatment on your skin. I use different serums. And when you are done with this treatment in the clinic, I guarantee you, because I know it from myself, that within 3-4 days, people will ask you, what have you done? You look great. What have you done to your skin? Because I create with my microneedle machines, which are more powerful, obviously, than this, I create thousands of very deep microchannels. And then I push with my other treatments, the serums, which are basically these serums, into your skin, and I use other things on top of the skin topically, so that when you walk out of here, your skin looks glowing, your skin looks amazing. And it takes several days before you start seeing, wow, there is life, and it's plump. And then you continue doing these treatments at home after I did your intensive treatment. So for all of you in Miami, you are lucky to have me, because you can come and you can get an intensive treatment. Now, I already hear some of you say, how often can you do the intensive treatment? Well, the intensive treatment can be done once a month, okay, in the clinic. These treatments have to be done for the rest of your life. You have to constantly stimulate and stimulate and stimulate your skin. You have to nourish and nourish and nourish your skin, and you can never stop, because you no longer produce oil, because your skin is dry, because that's just part of this stage of our life. So I just feel that those of you who live here are very fortunate to have me, because I developed this method of treatment in the clinic, and I tested it on me, and it works amazingly, and it really makes a big difference. So you are very fortunate to have me here. Those of you who are not here, you are still fortunate, because you can get all these 3 rollers with the treatments, with the microdermabrasion, and you can achieve very great results, amazing results actually. Yes, it will take a little bit longer to get where you want to get, because obviously when I give you a push intensively, when I do it clinically, and then you continue, so you will see much faster results, but nevertheless, you will see results either way. So all of you here in South Florida, you know where Bay Harbor is. You have the option to call if you wish to. And yes, you can come. And I want to say one more thing. Some of you might ask, wait a moment, I'm 40 years of age or 39. Can I do this? Yeah, of course you can do it. Because ladies, remember one thing. You reach age 28. From age 28, our collagen, our elastin, our oil production, everything starts slowing down, slower, until we reach menopause, and then boom. Okay? So from the moment you are 28, you can start doing these treatments, because remember, prevention is much easier and much better than correction. You got it? So thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I really hope that my information is going to be very helpful and beneficial for all of you out there that watch this video and are in menopause or getting into menopause, that even if you don't buy any of this, which is okay, but at least you got the knowledge. And remember, knowledge is power. To know that menopause is not a temporary thing. It's here to stay as long as you live, until we go. So thank you very much. Until next time. Ciao, adios.